Today, the Department of Justice has filed a civil complaint seeking to forfeit and recover more than $1 billion in assets stolen from 1MDB.
1MDB was a development fund created to help the development of infrastructure in Malaysia.
There were murmurings. Some transactions were not kosher, but we had to get some evidence.
There was a guy that had the inside data, $700 million into this account. He said, that's Jho Low's company. At that moment, I knew I had a huge story.
We put together the largest international corruption case in the history of Justice Department.
They used the money to pay gambling debts at Las Vegas casinos, a Bombardier jet.
Hundreds of millions of dollars into the Wolf of Wall Street production.
Jho Low never had any official role, but he's always seen with the Prime Minister.
He was trying to create a fictional backstory for himself.
Surrounded by the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio and Paris Hilton, Jamie Foxx.
He had a little bit of a crush on Britney Spears. Paid her $1 million to pop out of a birthday cake.
Like a lot of lower level criminals, they don't have a long-term plan, except he was able to inject himself into this top 1%.
There was a real concern that who have we gotten ourselves in bed with here? And is this going to end the way we're worried it might?
Malaysia was always an autocratic regime with a velvet glove. At this point, Najib took off the velvet glove. The lawyer in the Attorney General's office was pulled from his car.
He was found murdered in an oil drum.
There were massive protests going on.
We need a clean government.
Just because you take action against the man at the top doesn't mean that everybody else is absolved.
It is an unjust system, enriching the few at the expense of the majority. So what's the answer? The answer is back to the people.
Where do you think Jho Low is?
I have no idea.